Some directors and actors and movies as a whole are already taking home some of that hardware in 2013. We've got the winners of the Critics' Choice Awards that were announced Thursday night. And of course, our own movie critic, Bob Richards, is here this morning. Thanks for starting early on a Friday.
No problem.
We've got movie previews coming up later, but right now we want to recap this because you, of course, cast your own ballot in these awards.
I did, and I didn't vote for hardly any of the winners.
Wow. And of course, remember, yesterday we announced your vote, not your pick for who you thought would win, but
my
your
actual
votes.
vote, right.
And we've got the winners today, though, and we wanted to start off with Best Picture because there's some interesting stuff surrounding that for various awards going on, right?
That's right. The Best Picture winner for the Critics' Choice Awards was Argo.
Which, of course, starred and directed by
Ben Affleck. Right. Now, it was nominated for Best Picture for an Oscar.
Okay.
This was a big surprise to me. I did not think that Argo had a shot at getting Best Picture.
And yet here, do you think that increases the buzz for the Oscar win?
Oh, yes, it absolutely does.
And of course, people are saying that Ben Affleck already got snubbed, though, because he was not nominated for Best Director in the Oscars.
That's right. But he did win Best Director in the Critics' Choice Awards.
So double honor for Argo right off the top on some of the biggest ones right there.
Now, historically, in the Oscars, if a picture is not nominated for Best Director as well as Best Picture, it has almost no chance of winning the Oscar for Best Picture.
Interesting.
So,
which means Argo might not win the Oscar.
Might not.
Based on history. All right, let's move on to Best Actor.
Best Actor, this one was really no surprise at all. Daniel Day-Lewis won for Lincoln. He was absolutely spectacular in the part. You completely forgot that was Daniel Day-Lewis.
And not Abraham Lincoln.
It's exactly right. So he was really good, and he won. I didn't vote for him.
But you liked him, though.
I liked him very much.
We know you liked that movie and that performance.
It was between him and John Hawkes for The Sessions. John Hawkes didn't win. He wasn't even nominated for an Oscar, which to me was absolutely a shame.
Another surprise/snub right there.
Exactly.
And speaking of your movie previews coming up in about half an hour, here's a winner from a movie that is just now coming to wide release, right?
That's right. Best Actress, Jessica Chastain for Zero Dark 30. This was a surprise to me. She did a very, very good job, but I thought for sure it was going to be Emmanuelle Riva, who was spectacular in Amour, which she did get nominated for an Oscar yesterday. She's the oldest person ever to get nominated for Best Actress.
And there's also the youngest person as well,
right.
An 8-year-old nominated for...
Quebenjane...
You know how to say it now.
Wallace. Yes, I learned how to say it.
And that was for Beast of the Southern Wilds?
Right, and she's 9. So we had the youngest and the oldest ever.
Yeah, and that's for the Oscar nomination. All these awards, some people might get mistaken. The Critics' Choice, these are winners.
Yeah.
The Oscars, we're just talking nominees. So let's move on quickly to Best Supporting Actor.
Supporting Actor, Philip Seymour Hoffman for The Master. This was a big, big surprise to me. I thought Tommy Lee Jones had it in the bag for Lincoln because he was so spectacular. Now, Philip Seymour Hoffman was very, very good in The Master. I just didn't feel like it was going to happen. But
sounds like most of the critics did, though. And
yes.
Best Supporting Actors, hey, you nailed this one.
This one is the only one I got right.
Of the 5 major categories, at least.
Anne Hathaway, and she was fantastic in Les Miserables, and she won.
And now that this is solidified, sounds like it's probably solidified for the Oscars as well.
It looks pretty good for Oscars for her. She's getting tons of buzz.
All right, so we're excited about the Oscars, and of course this year, Bob, you're going to do the same preview that you've done before. We're going to go over your picks for
And I'll
Oscar
be here on
winners.
Oscar night, too.
Oscar night, and every weekday leading up to it. So you're going to have a busy week coming up in February.